Space-Time with Stuart Gary.
Well, it seems Pluto's binary partner and largest moon, Charon, owes its unusual reddish colouring to methane gas escaping Pluto's atmosphere and becoming trapped by Charon's gravity, eventually freezing onto its cold, icy surface. The findings, reported in the journal Nature, resolve a mystery which began in June 2015 when cameras on NASA's approaching New Horizons spacecraft first spotted the large reddish polar region on Charon. Mission scientists had never seen anything quite like this before. So, in order to try and solve the mystery, scientists have spent the last year analysing the images and other data sent back by New Horizons following its historic 2015 flight through the Pluto system. Researchers found that the chemical processing by ultraviolet light from the sun transforms the methane into heavier hydrocarbons and eventually into reddish organic materials called tholins. The study's lead author, Will Grundy, from the Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona, says who would have thought that Pluto's a graffiti artist, spray painting its companion red. To reach their conclusions, the team combined analyses from detailed Charon images obtained by New Horizons with computer models of how ice should evolve on Charon's poles. Mission scientists had previously speculated that methane in Pluto's atmosphere was trapped in Charon's North Pole and slowly converted into the reddish material. The New Horizons team dug through the data to determine whether conditions on Charon would allow the capture and processing of methane gas. The models, using Pluto and Charon's 248 Earth-year orbit around the Sun, show some extreme weather at Charon's poles, where 100 Earth-years of continuous sunlight alternate with another century of continuous darkness. Surface temperatures during these long winters can dip to minus 257 degrees Celsius, cold enough to freeze methane gas into a solid. The methane molecules bounce around on Charon's surface until they either escape back into space or land on the cold polar regions where they freeze solid, forming a thin coating of methane ice that lasts until sunlight comes back in the spring. But while the methane ice quickly sublimates away, the heavier hydrocarbons created from it remain on the surface. The models also suggest that in Charon's springtime, the returning sunlight triggers conversion of the frozen methane back into a gas. But while the methane ice quickly sublimates away, the heavier hydrocarbons created by this evaporative process remain on the surface. Then sunlight further irradiates these leftovers into reddish material called tholins that have slowly been accumulating on Charon's poles for millions of years. New Horizons observations of Charon's other pole, which is currently in winter darkness and only seen by New Horizons through light reflecting from Pluto, or Pluto shine, confirmed that the same activity was occurring at both poles. New Horizons principal investigator and study coordinator Alan Stern from the Southwest Research Institute says the study not only solves one of the greatest mysteries found on Charon, but also opens up the possibility that other small planets in the Kuiper Belt with moons may create similar or even more extensive atmospheric transfer features on their moons. Although often referred to as the largest of Pluto's 5 known moons, the 1,212-kilometre-wide Charon is actually Pluto's binary partner and a dwarf planet in its own right. The two worlds orbit each other around a common centre of gravity.